And welcome back to the Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic, Day 2, Game 1. Our first matchup is going to feature the Western Pennsylvania Bruins 10th grade cash edition taking on the York Thunder 2020 class. Appreciate you joining us as we have 10th grade action tipping off this morning. We had two 7th grade games on yesterday evening, 7:40 and 8:50 p.m. respectively. So the youngsters were able to tip things off. We climb a little bit higher up the age chain here on the circuit. As this 10th grade matchup will start off York Thunder and the Western Pennsylvania Bruins. York Thunder led by head coach Brian Harbold, Robert Cash heading the Western Pennsylvania Bruins cash. A lot of suspense there. So that one goes out of bounds. It'll be York Thunder with the possession. Haley Wagman with the ball. Wagman over to the wing. There's no number 1 on my roster for York Thunder, so I'll have to go and get that. Hashtag travel ball problems. Some of those jerseys are still being shipped in. That bucket has been delivered by Maya Murray. So Murray puts the game and the Bruins on the board, makes it 2-0 here early on. York Thunder inbound to get along the baseline. Foul on the drive along the baseline. No correction. Stepping there on the baseline. There was number 25 for the Thunder, Emily Prowl. So Prowl turns it over. The Bruins will get it. That's a wide open look at 3. Shot off the mark. Nice box out. Coming back to it there is Alexandra St. Rose. So working inside, a little bit of an up and under move and getting it to go in off the window. Scored for the Thunder's number 25, Emily Prowl. She gets on the board. So ran out of real estate there along the baseline. Her previous drive attempt there is able to make it happen and tie us up at 2 apiece. Bruins with it. They throw it in over the top. Nice entry pass as it had just enough air under it to get over the outstretched arm of Emily Prowl and still find this intended recipient in Maya Murray, who's going to head to the free throw line. A chance to get the 3rd and 4th points for the Bruins. Good on the first free throw. She'll split the pair of free throws, make it a 3-2 ball game in the process. Here's another 3-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Rebound in traffic brought down by Kylie Lewandowski. They turn it over, though. York Thunder forcing them to finish the mission in terms of clearing it across half court. They don't do so, and Alexandra St. Rose takes advantage, makes it 4-3. Trying to answer back with a 3 of their own are the Bruins. Shot off the mark. That rebound was brought down by Prowl. Fight for the rebound. As you can write that as a one-armed rebound there in the stat book for Maya Murray. Snagged that one with her right arm, the left firmly in the grasp of Alexandra St. Rose, who wasn't going easily. They're on that rebound dispute. Foul goes against St. Rose. Ball goes over to the Bruins. Pop 4-3 at the top of the key, in and out. Shot off the mark, sticking with it on the offensive glass. Counted there for Lizzie Gretsch. So you saw 2 positives there on that particular possession. If your head coach Robert Cash, I only saw the set work to perfection in terms of producing that open look there at the top of the key, but you get an offensive rebound and some points. You know, that shot wouldn't stay down. It was online, just wouldn't fall, but they get the points anyway and a turnover. We'll see if they can make it hurt. Floater, nothing but net. Nice play there by Lewandowski. So that Lewandowski float up and in makes it 7-4 now in favor of the Bruins. Proud trying to wrap that pass around inside, intended for Brooke Lawyer. He goes out of bounds, and now we'll have a couple substitutions here for the York Thunder. Number 15, Alexandria Hoffman. Number 3, Ashley Harbaugh. Number 31. No 31 on the roster, so that's another name that I'll have to get. Got that name and number right. That's number 0, Riley DeRubo. Attacking the rack and able to get the layup. 9-4. The Bruins force another turnover. Good job of being aggressive on the catch by Maya Murray. Catches that one just beyond the free throw line. It's a dribble, a 1-2, and a layup. Good, efficient basketball right there, in addition to being able to turn things over. As Coach Harbaugh is going to get a timeout, we'll listen into the WPA Bruins huddle during the timeout.
All right, now y'all doing a good job of finding them. All right, don't get beat deep. All right, know where yours is. All right, defensively, like I told Liv. All right, keep on the sideline. She gave her a middle, so now girl made an easy bounce pass. All right, now still, Maya got to be aggressive on her defense too. Can't just stand behind and let them enter into the post. All right, she made a decent move, but if you stay big and just make her make the move, instead of being too aggressive, we live with a make. All right, so she made a shot, we'll live with it. All right, come on, let's go. Bruins on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go get them. Rematch here. Right there, Tess, turn, see it.
All right, sorry for that brief step away from the mic. Want to make sure we got these names and numbers correct. So a couple additions, or revisions, I should say, on the York Thunder side. Claire Tyrell is number 1 for the York Thunder. And number 31 is Danica Moose. So Moose is number 31. So we're good to go. We're squared away. York Thunder, not so much on the scoring side of things, currently down by 10, but still well within striking distance. Jumpers like that will definitely help the cause, as that one is splashed by Alexandria Hoffman to make it 7-14. Trying to answer back with a jumper of their own. Splash. Tickling the twine there is Riley DeRubo. She's number 0. Joke with Mrs. DeRubo before the game. She said Riley's normally number 15. Instead, she's wearing a 0 today. I said, well, if she starts off hiding that 0, number 15 might not see the light of day. here in the gym. We'll see how it continues. A strong move there on the other end by Tess Myers. Want to finish those thoughts on DeRubo and the jersey change, but make no mistake, Miss Myers, we saw the weight room move there on that last play. Did a good job of initiating the contact, because I think we've got another look at that jumper from a few possessions ago, as that one splashes through. Jumper was made there on that other end. They're courtesy of Alexandria Hoffman. We'll see if that jumper represents better things to come from the perimeter for the York Thunder. Point game. Three from the corner. That one just off to the side of the rim. Long rebound going to be chased down by Hoffman. So a 12-point game. For a while there, the Western Pennsylvania Bruins pressure was sort of bothering the Thunder. Became turnover prone for a small stretch. And that was prior to the Coach Harbaugh timeout to sort of settle things down. Floater, that shot changed initially, tipped around. Second opportunity, that one's off the mark. Working hard for a third are the Thunder, but the rebound is going to be brought down and cleared ahead. Another strong drive. Like how we're seeing Tess Myers be able to initiate and play through the contact. Not fazed by it at all. Part of what the travel ball element definitely helps players develop. Normally play through more contact than you're going to during a organized high school season. And a player like Tess Myers appears to be about this travel ball life, as she's had 2 opportunities at the basket, contact through both of them, and has been able to finish unfazed. Has helped them get out to a 14-point advantage. We'll see if the Bruins hold for the final shot here. Alyssa Sledge with it out top, directing traffic. Gets it over to Myers. Now back to Sledge. Got about 4 seconds to work with. Myers, a wide open look at 3, and she cashes in. And that will do it for the first quarter here at the Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic. It's Tess Myers. We saw her score inside the perimeter. She ends the first quarter with a triple there out of the corner. We'll be back with more WPA Bruins Tip-Off Classic here on SUV TV. Welcome back. Second quarter action is tipped off here at the WPA Bruins Tip-Off Classic, Day 2, Game 1, and it is the Bruins 10th grade cash team that currently has a 19-point advantage after that one is flipped up and in by Alyssa Sledge. Keeping it in bounds there was Isabella Hunt, gets it ahead to Sledge. Ball going to be out of bounds, last touch by the Thunder. The Bruins with the possession and a 19-point lead. They get it into a congested area just there inside the elbow. A turnover all over that pass there was number 3, Ashley Harbold. That one bounces around, won't fall. Nice rebound in traffic, brought down by Camille Andrews. Gonna have a trip to the free throw line coming up here for the York Thunder. Always a good sign for any coach to take free throws. But when you've had trouble scoring due to a solid Western Pennsylvania Bruins defense, you take opportunities where you can go to the line, see a few fall through, and try to build from there. First one missed by Harbold. Harbold is sure to try to get the split. Sledge with it up top. Sledge can't get that jumper to go. Rebound brought down by Emily Prowl, who's done a good job rebounding the basketball for the York Thunder early on. Trapped along the baseline, they'll get it back out. That one partially deflected, chasing it down is Harbold. Guarded tightly by Lizzie Gretsch. So Isabella Hunt tries to come in and finish what Gretsch started there on the pressure defense. Can't keep it in bounds. We'll have substitutions on both sides. St. Rose, top of the key. She'll kick it over to Brooke Lawyer. Lawyer has it knocked out of bounds. So lead sits at 18. You look at it, for those that might just be joining us, it's been the Bruins on this one. They got out to a pretty good start. It was a 7-4 lead early on. Since then, they used a spurt of turnovers after that 7-4 point to kind of edge away. You've seen Thunder do a slightly better job of taking care of the ball, but not able to score at the same clip as the Bruins at this point. Good to have some of our various media colleagues here on site. Just touch base with Jason Wilkins there of LBI Insider. We'll be in Michigan for the April Showers Classic on April 13th through the 15th. So we go from the Berg to the area known as the Mitten. Basketball never stops here on SUV TV. The Bruins not stopping either, currently with a healthy advantage. No soup on the inside there as that fall away off the mark there for Alyssa Hocker. So lead sits at 18. Jumper off the mark, a nice rebound there in traffic by Brooke Lawyer. Able to get that one away from Maya Murray, which is not an easy task. Draws the block on the other end, and she's going to go to the line to shoot. So that free throw will trickle in. A 26-9 ball game. If I am the Thunder, I'll take straight makes right out of the gate, but I definitely want to get as many free throw opportunities as I can get at this point. Bruins continuing that crisp ball movement. This one produces another look at three, a good shot or a good attempt on goal. Can't get it to go. Murray tries to throw that one to a teammate along the baseline. It's stolen quickly by Brooke Lawyer. A violation will send it the other way as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. So we got a timeout here on the floor. So we take a look at some of the plays made here over the past few minutes. Nice play made there on the inside, flipping that one up and in. The Bruins have had a good offensive first half. That was number 0, Riley DeRubo there on the bucket. As I mentioned, it's going to be hard for her to switch to 0 from 0 to 15 with the way this game is going. And it hasn't just been DeRubo, it's been multiple players involved here in this first half offensively for the Bruins. They're getting involved, and in the mix was Kylie Lewandowski with a nice little floater. So 26-9 as we break out of the timeout. Officially under the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. Flashing there to the free throw line was Murray. Dropped it down now. They'll whip it around. Murray, that's a free throw. Not really a freebie, but a good look. Chases down the offensive board. It was going to be last touch by the Bruins. So the Thunder bending but not breaking there on that defensive possession. Currently down 17. If I'm Coach Harbaugh, if I can pull to within a deficit of maybe low teens, possibly even 10 points. Of course, I'll take better than that, but, you know, that's ideally speaking. If I could find a way to be able to go on a small run here and go down anywhere from 10 to 12 or 13 points, I'll definitely look at the glass as half full just with the way the Bruins started off shooting the ball and how tough it's been for York Thunder to score consistently. If you can still go down within striking distance at the half, I look for it to be a scenario the Thunder can build on there after halftime. We're going to have a jump ball forced there as Isabella Hunt was tied up. Jumper along the baseline. That one looked like it was partially blocked. Myers maybe got a fingertip or two on it. Harbolt, skip pass over to Lawyer. You look at this possession, you're just seeing some of the defense that York Thunder has run into here in this contest. You know, it hasn't just been a matter of shots not falling. Even early on here in this tip-off classic, early start to the travel season, you're seeing the Western Pennsylvania Bruins in pretty good defensive form, as that last possession would indicate. A lot of moving and talking on the defensive end. I feel like a lot of times if you were to walk by a gym, not in every case, but your ear test should be able to tell you how well or how staunch a team's defense is. You hear that floor squeaking, the communication going along with it goes a long way. Thunder just trying to get in the double digits. Pass poked away momentarily. That Tyrell shot is blocked. Here comes Myers. Myers has the baseline cut off there by Tyrell. She'll kick it back out. Inside-outside game produces a three-point look. Myers can't get it to go. Tyrell, a nice pass inside. St. Rose had a good look, but had it blocked away by Sledge. Here's Myers. So it's ruled a clean block out of bounds. And also that, for that second angle, that far clock that you see, know that that's not the actual game clock. I'm sure the score bug lets you know that as well. But here with this 3-gym setup, here what the main gym has been converted to, you've got multiple scoreboards in the mix. So you'll see players and people around the court all the time just glancing up to make sure they're locked into the right scoreboard. 17-point advantage for the Bruins. St. Rose continuing to hustle on the inside, gets called for the travel though. There she lost her footing. Alexandra St. Rose playing with an edge on the inside. It's been play like that that has been able to help the Thunder still keep this an attainable game, even though they haven't been able to score as much as they would like. They're down 17, but it could easily be a 20-plus point lead when you look at the dry stretches that York Thunder has had on the offensive end. Sledge trying to beat the buzzer. So that will do it for the first half. We'll be back with more Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic here on SUV TV.
Screen. That's fine. Never let nobody go under. All right, she pop. All right, as soon as you see that ball, and be patient here. See that ball go here. As soon as that ball's on its way there, you go right down the screen that girl. If she want to go under, just like any other screen, all you do is open back to the basketball. All right, so you want to go screen her here. She went under that way. I'm going to just open back here, all right, and that allows her to catch it and turn free, all right, without letting that girl get under. Never let him go under. Make her have to go over the top, all right, because she don't know she's going, she don't know she's going over, you know what I mean, which way she's going to go, so you got to help her. If she come over, screen her. If she go under, all you do is open back to the basketball, just like a regular roll. Just open and stand there, all right? That makes her have to go all the way around you, get us a layup. All right, fam, listen, not horrible. All right, they scored 2 points that quarter. Defense can get better. All right, remember, nobody should ever be standing. When the ball moves, you move, all right? So a lot of times the ball's moving side to side and we're just standing. And what we're doing is, if I'm here, all I do is take a step there instead of saying, oh, I got to get here, all right? Here, let me go pressure the basketball. And y'all pressuring the ball, all right, but pressure it with your butt here. We're all like this up into the girl when she got the ball low, so now we're too tight, she sweep and go back. Take a step back, hand on the ball, dig for the basketball. They can't run a play if y'all force their hands. That gives y'all wings time to get steals. That means if we get beat, because we're pressuring the ball so hard, it's tough to make a backdoor pass, which gives our defense a half a second to react to it. All right, that's the only thing we're doing. Liv, you're turning your back a lot. All right, remember, if your girl's going down, all you do is backpedal. If you run into a screen, your backside girl should be telling you. So don't really worry about running into somebody because somebody should be talking and telling you where you're supposed to be at. All right, other than that, not a horrible job. All right, but again, we got to get better. All right, to me, still ain't good enough because y'all better than that. How many layups did we miss? All right, and I'm not talking about the contested ones. I'm talking about the ones that are uncontested. Maybe, for sure. I don't know. Who else missed the layup? Pounds fucking probably missed one. I probably missed it. All right, but listen, again, let's work on being better. All right, I'm never worried about what the score is. I'm worried about us getting better, especially right now. All right, because we could be better. All right, let's talk zone motion here. All right, 3-2.
Welcome back to the Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic here on SUV TV. It's a 26-9 ball game. As we break from halftime, you're able to listen into a portion of the Western Pennsylvania Bruins huddle. There during halftime, you heard Coach Cash really emphasizing how his team just needs to continue to get better. They're up 17 now, highlighted the positives, but also focused on being able to fine-tune some of the things that are going to be valuable as the April live period approaches, but also as the travel season continues. We'll have head coach Brian Harbaugh mic'd up for select timeouts here in the second half. And, you know, a good coaching job by Coach Cash. You might look at this 17-point deficit being faced right now by York Thunder, and you might sleep on the coaching job Coach Brian Harbaugh is doing right now. Yes, they're down 17, but only being able to score 9 points to still be a couple buckets away from making it a single-digit game. You're still in a position to be able to try and claw back and get this one if you are the Thunder. They certainly have their work cut out for them with the way the Bruins have not only scored the ball, but with the way they've defended. But, you know, being able to stay within striking distance has been something that the Thunder had to focus on in the first half as the shots weren't able to fall as much as they would like to. Haley Wagman with the ball now. Wagman to Tyrell. Tyrell creates a little bit of space, but that was closed quickly by DeRubo. A turnover, pass ahead to the aforementioned DeRubo. Lost that one as she was gathering up, getting ready to lay it in. Loses it, and it'll go the other way. So still a 26-9 ball game. That entry pass stolen by Murray. Murray gets it in the hands of DeRubo. Coming the other way. Free throw line trip coming here for number 32 in Lizzie Gretsch. So Gretsch at the free throw line. In and out there on the first.
Oh, okay, that's Kylie Lewandowski.
So splits the pair of free throws. York Thunder coming back the other way. Currently an 18-point advantage. We're going to have a foul there along the sideline. Foul going to go against Lizzie Gretsch. So Gretsch fouls Wagman. It'll be inbounded there along the sideline by Claire Tyrell. Lawyer being guarded nicely there by Lizzie Gretsch. Picks up her dribble and is able to find a lifeline there in Harbaugh. Foul going to go against Lewandowski. They work it into the block. They're trying to go inside and then out. But Prowl lost the handle there. She was trying to get that back out to the perimeter. So they'll turn it over as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Mid-range J off the mark for DeRubo. Maya Murray, she can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Brooke Lawyer. As it was almost an offensive rebound for DeRubo. Now 4 subs coming in for the York Thunder, or 4 players coming back into the contest. There'll be 14, Alyssa Hawker, 15, Alexandria Hoffman, number 12, Alexandria St. Rose. Number 31, Danica Moose. Maya Murray showing off that jumper there along the baseline, as the lead is now 20 points. Ball knocked away momentarily. They retain possession. Here's Moose with it. Danica Moose, that pass is telegraphed and stolen. Coming the other way. 2 free throws coming for Riley DeRubo. DeRubo out of Trinity High School. We'll head to the free throw line. It's been a good game on both ends for DeRubo. Whether it's enough for her to stick to the number 0 instead of the number 15 she normally wears, that's to be determined. Ball tied up. And we're going to have a jump ball, forcing That tie up there was Lizzie Gretsch. So Bruins being patient this possession. Murray over to Lewandowski. Baseline drive by DeRubo, has it cut off, nothing but white jerseys there. Alexandra St. Rose was the main one there along the baseline. She comes in, gets the rebound, and is fouled as she tries to tightrope the sideline. Thanks for joining us here at North Allegheny High School. Rose, a little bit of contact on the play, trying to play through it. Can't get it to go. Here come the Bruins the other way. Left hand, left side. That one scooped up and in by Olivia Westfall. So that's going to prompt a timeout. We'll listen into the York Thunder huddle as you see that nice Westfall layup.
Ball screen there. That's not even in our offense. We're not double screening. We're not going down. We didn't stagger anything. We're not doing anything.
Why do you think you're not being able to execute our offense?
We're rushing. Too much.
You're worried about the ball and whoever's the ball's being pressured. If the ball's on the other side, you got a slider and a cutter here. Do your thing over here. Do what you're supposed to do. If everybody does their job, everything will work out the way it's supposed to. You have to stay focused on what we're asking you to do, okay?
Come on, we got 3 minutes in this quarter and 8 minutes. Let's do something right here, okay?
I don't want him to have any more fun.
Yep.
Let's go. No more fast breaks. Take care of the basketball. Stop and go.
Remember,
Stop and go.
cut. When you pass the ball, cut. You'll get the ball, okay?
All right, Thunder on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thunder.
So a listen in there to the Brian Harbaugh huddle there for the York Thunder. And again, shows the game within a game. Obviously, you're trying to close the gap here, but even if you're not able to prove victorious here in this particular contest, you want to get better in terms of your decision-making, execution, screens, being able to defend the screens properly, communicating on the defensive end, not playing rush, being able to slow things down even when you're sped up. Good teams, good players, even when the game is at a certain pace, they're still able to slow it down in order to be able to process their reads and be able to kind of read and react there based on how the game is going and what the defense is giving them. So you saw Coach Harbaugh and his staff really emphasizing that during that timeout. Every event, every game is something that you can use to get better and fine-tune things as a team, specifically a tip-off classic. Great combination of early season competition, but also each team sort of out here to get the cobwebs off and start the gel process as a travel team here with multiple months left here in the spring-summer season. Tyrell with it, bounce pass. Long arm of Camille Andrews gets a hand on that one. Isabella Hunt too strong coming the other way. Ball's loose. Going to the deck to get it was Hunt. Shoveled it up the sledge, poked away, and it's Rolls. That secured it. Lawyer, a three-pointer. That one just short. Alyssa Sledge able to get a hand up on that one. So be sure to stick with us after this one. We've got 10 games coming for you total today. This is the first of 10. Next up, we'll have One Nation taking on West Virginia Thunder 2020. Johnson. Sledge on the drive, left that one just short. Andrews, offensive rebound. She has it poked away. Push the other way. Here's Lawyer. Lawyer kicks it out. Tyrell, she'll try a three. Off the mark, rebound going to be pulled down there by Tess Myers. Myers, nobody stops ball, so she'll take it all the way to the cup. Can't get it to go. Andrews offensive board. That one's no good. Finally tipped to Lawyer. Got it ahead to Wagman. Wagman fouled on the play. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Haley Wagman at the line. Wagman out of Spring Grove High School. And so that will do it for the third quarter. 33-11 is your game. We'll see what happens in the fourth. We'll be back with more here on SUV TV.
The 360, he throws it down. He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath. Sexton's gonna step back, fade away three. Oh, my goodness! Colin Sexton!
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one tight. Now hustling in toward the lane and throws it down! That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson.
Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks.
Fourth quarter is underway here in Pittsburgh, PA. The Western Pennsylvania Bruins tip-off classic, day 2, game 1. Bruins 10th grade team under Robert Cash taking care of business right now. York Thunder, led by Coach Brian Harbaugh, continuing to fight. Tough floater along the baseline. Good defense, better offense. Coming there from Haley Wagman. Wagman floats that one up and in. Three feet beyond the three-point line, doesn't matter. Riley DeRubo knocks down the triple to make it 36-13. I kind of foreshadowed that. And DeRubo would have a good game in the number 0 jersey and would have the dilemma on figuring out whether or not she went to 15. DeRubo is anything like I was when I played. I'm not taking that number off. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Ball poked away here. Sledge coming the other way. Gets it to DeRubo. DeRubo weaving through white jerseys, flipping that one up and in. Both DeRubo and Tess Myers, not an exhaustive list, but two players that do a great job of being able to go to the rack and finish through contact. That pass just behind its intended recipient in Haley Wagman. Pass intended for DeRubo. They'll turn it over. Wagman over to Hawker. Now Hawker got it to Harbold. Harbold. Actually, Harbold had got it over to number 15, Hoffman. So it was Hoffman that scored that last bucket. Timeout on the floor. We'll take an opportunity for one more mic'd up segment. We'll listen in to the York Thunder huddle.
Listen, it's exactly, look, listen, you got to smile about something. You made him,
We were like, "Ooh."
you made him call to you. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Stop it. Hey, listen, you have to keep cutting. Don't look at it. You have to keep cutting. You have to keep cutting. You have to keep cutting. Okay? Cut. Screen. All right? You got to box out every single time. All right?
I want you to do after you pass the ball, I want you to cut.
So you still hear Coach Brian Harbold focusing on the little things, the things that each team will have to do on a consistent basis in order to be the best team that they can be able to show in tournaments like they need to, but also get the most exposure as a team. The more games you play, the higher level you can play. So the boxing out, being able to set your screens effectively, being able to hustle every play, rebounding the ball, limiting second chances on the for the opposing team by hitting the defensive glass. Just the little things. Your Coach Harbold focused on getting his team to lock in and make sure they finish this game strong. Try to take some positive elements into the next game. Sledge curling around, had that shot change. Andrews had it blocked by St. Rose. Sticking with it is Isabella Hunt. She picks up the loose ball, flips it up and in. Trip to the free throw line coming here for Wagner. Approaching the 4-minute mark. First free throw is good by Wagner. Murray secures the rebound. Maya Murray, a prospect to certainly keep an eye on. At 6'2", just a sophomore. So a little bit of growing to probably do. Already doing a good job of using that length to be able to finish, as well as rebound on both ends and block, as well as change shots. Coming up under the 3-minute mark. Nice curl there, initially by Hoffman. Had two black jerseys waiting on her, but so much of this level here at the developmental phase, you want to be able to knock down shots. Coaches are obviously always going to preach execution, but you can also find value when players are able to execute certain elements even if you don't get the bucket at the end of the play. Like on that last play, Alexandria Hoffman did a great job using the curl there for the Thunder. Obviously, Amaya Murray running at her as soon as she got off of it. That had something to do with that shot, but you like the recognition and read there, how she was able to use that off-the-ball screen. Cookies taken. Murray reaches one long arm in to throw a wrench in the works, get the steal and the score on the other end. Under 2 minutes left to play. Murray continues to eat glass on the inside, gets the rebound. The pass fake. Oh, got her for a travel. I thought it was a good move. I thought it was a good move. Hey, basketball-wise, I'm going to use this basketball pocket veto that I have. Even though it won't change the official score, I'm going to rule that a bucket. Let's see. Actually, Mr. Official was correct. That's why he's officiating versus just calling / watching this game and feeling like we had a good move taken away. He was right there on top of it. And it was indeed a traveling violation. So now you can see why officials are always underappreciated. (42-16) as we are under the final minute mark. Everybody's still diving for loose balls. One team is up by a lot, the other team is down by a lot, doesn't matter. Still digging in, trying to get it done. Here's St. Rose catching it in traffic, trying to do something with it. Has it blocked away, then poked away. Nice defense there to end the game by number 21, Kylie Lewandowski. So that'll do it. The Western Pennsylvania Bruins 10th grade cash squad takes care of business. We'll be back with more WPA Bruins Tip-Off Classic here on SUV TV.